Welcome back to the restaurant show. Joining us now, we have Vince's Restaurant and Pizzeria. These guys are outstanding. So excited to have you on our show. We have Brielle, Giacomo, and Fabio. Welcome, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. We've got a lot to talk about, so let's kind of jump right in. We're going to cover 4 dishes today, and the first one, I'm going to butcher it, but it's quacchia eggplant.
Yeah.
Did I get it right?
Yeah, quacchia eggplant
Quacchia.
is my sister's favorite. So, and our nickname when she was little was quacchia. So, but since she loves it so much, so I give that to her, and I take opportunity to say, ciao quacchia. And that's a simple, you call it veggie dish, call them whatever, but simple, light eggplant, fresh tomato, mozzarella, fresh basil.
And that's this one.
Yes,
Just
right
clarify,
there.
'cause there's so much going on. Okay,
Yep.
so this is the one. It looks, really kind of like a simple little pizza.
Yes, yes, that's why we call it quacchia eggplant pizzette. You know,
Love
like small little pizzas.
Okay, so this is the one
Yep.
we're naming after Sis.
After my sister,
Okay,
yes.
fabulous. And I'm really excited actually about this one. So let's talk a little bit about new dishes that you have. When are you serving these new ones?
Perfect. Every time we come on the show, so the same day I'm going back to work at the restaurant, those dishes are going to be serving into the next show. Any of those dishes that we see a high request, we keep it on the menu.
Interesting. Okay, so this is kind of an opportunity to kind of test out some things, try some new things,
Yes.
That's
see what's going to stick, right?
Yes.
Great
Well,
thing
it's-
about
yeah.
Vince's is they're always so creative in the kitchen. Some things I would never think of, they're on the plate here for you today. So
That's what's fun. Yeah, you guys come up with some interesting combinations and then you try them and it's like, oh my God, this is outstanding. So that's a fun one. Now this next one, I am dying to try this, the spaghetti pizza. Tell me
Yes.
about this and just how in the heck did you come up with this dish?
Well, this is a very old tradition dish back at home in Italy. It
That's
started
this
off,
one we're
yeah.
talking about
It
here.
started off, yeah. You wanted to try your piece, right?
I do, yeah.
Yep.
I really
It started off with leftover. So back in the day, in a poor family, for instance, you had your lunch and your mom
that.
cooked spaghetti all the time. You eat
Yeah.
that.
Can I eat it like a pizza?
Oh
or do I
yeah,
need a
you
fork?
can. Yep, you
Okay.
can. And then at nighttime and dinner, you will grab that same spaghetti that was left over and you were fix it and you make a crust. So this is a dish, and you can put anything you want, any pizza toppings you want, or leave it as simple as it is. My little one, Ariana, she will eat a 14-inch about that, but she loves food. She's like her dad. So it's
Who wouldn't be if you had you as
yeah.
a chef
Now,
at home?
Explain to them the flavor on this if you can.
It's amazing for starters. I'm going to finish this slice off probably before the segment's over, but it's like the perfect combination of spaghetti and pizza. I mean, it tastes like spaghetti, but you've got that, I don't know, this is fabulous.
It moves around with the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the spaghetti really sort of replaces the crust.
it does, yes.
And it looks like you've weaseled in some extra cheese or something.
Well,
so
we
holding
put
it
a
together.
recipe. I can tell you. If I tell you, then
I better try some more and then I can articulate it better. So that one's absolutely outstanding. So now this one's going to be on the menu for
yes, the
try.
whole month into the next show. You know, so if people wish to try and we'll have it for the whole month.
Order this so it stays, please. Help me out here. Let's talk also about eggplant lasagna.
Yes.
That's this dish here.
Eggplant, if you notice, a lot of in Italian restaurants, especially in southern Italy, Sicilian, we use a lot of eggplant with a lot of our dishes. Now, what we did in our case here, instead of have few layers of of eggplant and few layers, we just said, look, let's make a lasagna out of this, but let's make a lasagna as close as authentic as possible.
Got it.
So each layer will have a fresh tomato sauce. And each layer you also find ham,
Really? There's ham.
boiled egg sliced up, mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese. And then again, another layer, a grilled eggplant. And then you put the same amount on top of that. And you clear that tower there. You know, again, super flavor.
It's like an art form,
Right,
too.
yeah,
It's
right,
gorgeous.
right.
So that's a fun one, and I want to make sure we get to this last one, too. We've got more to talk about. Boscaiola.
Yes,
Say it right.
Boscaiola, what that means in Italy, it means like a bosco, a forest. Okay, so any ingredient you will find in the forest, okay, you use a mushroom, any herbs that you can literally eat, you know, you will put it together that way. What I did in that case, because I'm a meat eater, I'm a carnivore. I love. So we put bacon in there. So we smoked we smoked a little bit of everything. We kind of marinated with a little bit of white wine, and then we create a sauce on top of that. That sauce will go with any type of pasta. You can put it on it. You know.
Okay.
I mean, actually, you know what? I will. You definitely should try, and you see what I mean. Now,
the sauce is fabulous.
so this can go on anything.
any pastas, yes. You can put them any pastas.
Okay.
You know, not small, but bigger the better. Actually.
So let me give this a try. I'm gonna let it cool for just a second, and while I do that, tell us about Valentine's Day coming up, because you guys are doing
So we
some
at
things.
Vince's have kind of our annual Valentine's tradition. For the first 100 ladies, we actually give every one of those ladies a free rose. So,
Okay.
yeah, make your reservations. It does fill up fast. We have our full regular menu available, and we'll do some specials for that night as well. But get your reservations and get your free roses.
How nice is that? That's lovely. And I recommend trying this dish too, so we can get this because it'll still be the right month.
It
And
will,
then if you
yes.
Get it enough orders. This is amazing, by the way,
Yeah.
outstanding. So that's wonderful. So much going on. So all of these new dishes we can try, and I want to. We got to go, but I just want to embarrass you for 1 second because it's these guys do some really nice things over at Vince's. And they would probably be mad at me for saying so, but I just want to say some of the things that they've been doing over Christmas. I heard that you actually basically opened up your restaurant to 5 different families in the area that were in need of some, maybe a little extra TLC. So you brought them into your restaurant, served them for 5 days, 5 families for 5 days, opened up your menu to them.
Just our way of kind of giving back to the community for giving to us and helping out and feeding those guys during the holidays, because of course it can be a tough time with so many other costs, so we just kind of wanted to do our part and be able to give back.
That's really, really an amazing thing that you guys have done, and I know you wouldn't brag on yourselves, so I wanted to just say that and say thank you for doing
No, you're
that and
welcome.
being such a big part of the community. I know you do things all year long, but in light of the holidays, recently I wanted to mention that. So thank you guys so much
you're
for
welcome.
everything that you do. Thanks for these fabulous dishes. Go see them at Vince's Restaurant and Pizzeria in Monroe, and please stick around for more Restaurant Show.